Another situation that I encountered at a workshop, which was a public workshop, was a gentleman who works in the oil rig industry came in to try and work out how he could manage his workload. He was a very, very busy person, and he was just struggling like most people who come to the workshop do. Throughout the workshop, I realized that he was being very resistant to a lot of the strategies that we were talking about. And I pulled him aside at lunch break and I asked him how he was going with the day. And he said, look, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to use any of this because I can't take technology out onto the oil rigs. Or in his mind, our workshops were centralized around technology. Over the course of the day, I think he started to come around and saw that it's not just about technology. Now, as part of the actual workshops that we deliver, one of the things that sets us apart from other corporate providers or other training providers is that we offer follow-up coaching sessions after people do the Working Smart with Outlook program. About 6 weeks afterwards, we go back and we visit each person individually. We sit at their desk. We observe what they're doing and we advise them based on what they're actually doing on a day-to-day basis, as well as reinforce all of the learning. And when it came time to doing that person's coaching session, because I went back and did the coaching session, I was a little bit anxious about what I might come to expect because I didn't think that he would have taken many of the strategies on board. He ushered me into his office, sat me down in the chair, went around to the other side of his chair, leant back in his chair and he said, now, Jed, one thing I want to start with is I'm sleeping like a baby. And I instantly piqued my interest. He said, I never realized that all the information that I write down in my book, I actually carry around in my head as well. So I'm not really relying on the book per se. And my brain's getting overloaded and I wake up at night thinking about things that I have to do, and I thought deeply about the things that we talked about in the workshop that we did with you, and I started to put some of the things into place. And as a consequence, I was able to alleviate the pressure off my mind, technically speaking off his prefrontal cortex, and I was able to sleep at night for the first time in a very long time.